Hello all you lovely people, welcome back to City Skylines, and we are skylining again. So, let's have a look, because we've got something down here that seems to be a rubbish issue. Garbage is piled up and there's a truck going in there to pick it up. Why is it not stopping? Why is it not stopping? Oh, well it did. It did stop technically. Anyway, so you can see Graveyard Central here, which is where they're stuffing all the dead people. Lovely. That's our test roundabout, as you can see. Doesn't it look pretty? But we made some changes up here. We put this roundabout in here as a high capacity roundabout, similar to the one that was over there. But we also then changed things up and put in this roundabout here, which kind of sort of hasn't worked in some ways and has in others. Because what you can see here is a massive queue, which is not great. Now, part of that could be... See? This is the problem, is that the traffic is... Let's stick on some traffic lights. See if that makes any difference at all. And... See, this is another massive junction over here. And look at it, it's just absolutely chock-a-block right now. Now, look, just queues. Terrible queues. Now, I'm not sure really what I can do about that, and I'm going to sneeze. Sorry about that. Oh dear, snotty and horrible. More snotty than usual is Chad. That's never a good thing. Completely gross. Absolutely gross. Oh dear. Anyway, I don't really want to do phlegm ejection on the internet, really. It's not really, it's not fair on you guys. It's not something you want to hear. You probably hear yourself sneezing enough as it is. Especially if you got a cold. Anyway, we've got this over here to sort of boost the power levels until we get up to 44,000 population. Then we can stick in the nuclear power plant and bin all these buggers. And then we don't have to worry about delivering stuff anymore. Now, if we look over here, you can see our underground areas there looking good. Now, let's look down here, because this seems to be an okay area, and you can see that traffic is still progressing and still going on, so that's good. Not sure why they're parking there. That's not ideal. But either way, it does look a little bit messy with this here, but you know, at the end of the day, it's still relatively okay from our point of view. And we've still got to build the rest of this up here, and then maybe over to here as well. Now, down here we have a school, and yeah, there's nobody going there, which is a shame. So even though you've got a little bit of a kink in the earth there by the graveyard, but never mind. See, we've got fire station, crematorium, hospital, police headquarters, high school and elementary school, and no buggers going there. I'm guessing because there's a lack of roadage in that general direction. So we should really kind of look to address that issue, which is essentially down here. So what we would need to do is get the highways option here and just go that way, like so, and then let's just go across the water like that. Now, that's obviously all one direction. Now, what we need to do is build something this way. Now, I'm building it like this so that it stays at least relatively symmetrical, so we can line it up properly. So So, yeah, you see all this over here. Like that. So this will require probably another of these ones down here in there. And that's going to be the direction I think we're going to have to go now. We might need to trim back some of this to about... Let's see. Let's go to the Rundeboots. And, I mean, yeah, look at that. It's a beautiful thing, isn't it? Let's go to our Old Faithful. There. Like that. And build about there. So that means then we can build the highway into there, and then build that highway into there, and then we can build these large roads here, like this, up, and then like that, and then we'll take this one here to there, and like that. So that basically will give us a sort of a transit area over to here, whereupon they can then essentially disembark. Now we might need to just trim that bit there and trim that bit there. So that then goes out of there, and we'll have some other areas down here. So sort of nice bit of roadage down to here. Now, whether or not that means we can run that over as a bridge down to this area, I don't know yet. We might need to buy more of that area, which will give us expandability options, which would be nice. And then we'll run that to there, and then what we'll do is we'll just upgrade that to that, and that to that, like so. And like so, and like so. So, generally speaking, that's looking okay. Now, let's see. What we'll also then do is we'll just place in some small roading. Let's have a look. What can we do here? Let's do this, I think. Non-upgrade, obviously. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in as commercial. So, essentially... There we go. Have that area as commercial. Have that area as... let's see. Let's just paint it up to about here. And then paint the rest as commercial. Do that like that. Yes, I'm happy with that. Now, let's just paint that as high doodah. Now, it's possible people don't want to live here. So we might have to convert this into high level flats and all that kind of stuff. So we'll have to wait and see how that turns out. Now obviously what we could do here is place offices for places to work for the people in this area, which would be good, I think. So let's have them all just round the roundabout, so it just makes life easier. Like that. And we'll put some in the centre as well. What the hell, have some offices in the centre of the roundabout. Makes access a little bit easier, I suppose. We'll put it all in the centre here. Like so. And then what we'll do is we'll just commercialise this entire area here. So it gives places, people places to go and get food, all that kind of stuff. Right, now we have a power issue. So let's just create a little connection there. We also have the water issue, which we need to resolve. So, water, like that. And then we'll just create a interconnector, like so. So, you can see a lot of commercial are moving in, but not a lot of people are. Ah, here we go. No, that's the elementary school and stuffs. So... This is the issue that we're going to have right now. Now, money-wise, we're okay. So let us look at purchasing that. Like so. So we've now got this area that we can improve upon. And also, what we could do, now that we bought this area, is build a road with a input from the highway, like that, or equivalent thereof. And see, that's good, but this is a curved road. And I'm thinking that maybe we kind of need to build something like that, but manually. Now, if that's the case, it's going to be tricky. So, let's see. Let's put in some nice stuff to encourage people to come here, I think. Let's put in some parks. And pedestrian suspension bridge, how lovely. Sunken City Plaza. We'll put that down there. And what else can we put in, I wonder? UK Football Stadium. Rah, rah, rah. There we go. There we go. Nice footy stadium for people to play in. Now, let's have a look. Because if we were to do a manual of this, we want a largish road coming off. No, that's a highway. Let's just take one of these roads to start with, and we'll make it curvy. And then we'll pitch it up like this. Like that. And then pitch it down like that. And then so we'll have it facing that way. But bring it back down again. Like that. And then we will have to have another one alongside like that that has no, it needs to come down here a bit more. No, that's too much. Okay, that could be a problem. See, why is it doing that? I don't understand. Space already occupied. Now, see, that's okay. It could be the bridge that's doing it. So if we just go up one a bit more like that. No. What if I was to make it underground? Underground, overground, wombling free. You see, that's interesting. That if we do it that way... See, space already occupied. Weirdness. Also weird. See what I mean? Weirdness. And then you wonder why I don't want to build my own. Okay. So we're going to have to do a little bit of engineering in order to get to the result that we're after. So it's going to sort of go like that. There's going to be a straight area. It's not going to be pretty, but it is what it is. Okay, so... right, smack bang in the centre. Let's see. We kind of want to approximate it. Sort of about there, maybe? We'll go for there. Right, so now we can connect the highway. So that connects, sorry. That connects to that. That connects to that. This connects to this. This connects to this. So you can see there's a little bit of an ump. And you can see that it's not ideal because it does curve slightly that way. So what we'll have to do is... See, I'm wondering if we should just curve it round here. Get rid of this. Pardon me. And then bring the highway to curve around like that. No, that's going to be too tight a curve, isn't it? And then it's going to go to about there. And then it's going to have to sort of curve there like that. And then we do the reverse like that. No, that's not good. Let's carry on. And there you have it. You have a connected highway now. So, that now at least gives us some options. It looks messy down here. But, we have now connected it up to the rest of the world. And the rest of the world can now sort of progress properly. So hopefully, so yeah, these guys not enough workers, of course. So I think what we're going to have to do is to do this, all of this here. All of this. And make it into high-rise horrible shit, I'm afraid. It'll be cheap, it'll be nasty, and lots of people will live there. It will be unpleasant, to say the least. So, my apologies. No, I want to do that one. Here we go. Let's put that in there. And Take that out, put that in there. Who's he? Oh, not enough electricity. Okay. So we're just going to run a little lecky there. Don't know why a playground would need lecky, I suppose, for rides and stuff. Let's see what they've got. No. I mean, you don't need it for a slide. You don't need it for a roundabout. Okay, whatever. Anyway. So that's what we've built here. Now that we've got the highway built, you can now start to see people starting to move in, we hope. And what we want is, which is the road that we like that's small 4-lane road? That was it, wasn't it? Yeah, that was it. Put that in there like that, all the way round. Just to give them a little bit more speed. Like that. There we go. And you can see all these people hopefully starting to move in. Most of it is businesses, really. Unfortunately. Yeah. So, hopefully, now that we've created a highway connection, aside from ice cream vans, you'll see a lot more transition of people into here. And we'll get our population numbers up. Now, the other issue is the fact that I think we need to connect this road here all the way across to that road there. And there you have it, a nice bridge as well. And then we can create more office areas, I guess, and commercial areas. So put in the commercial first. That's not looking too bad. And then we'll put in the office areas down the edge here. There we go. And then we can start creating more roads and stuffs. Like that. Now, the only thing I will say is there's no sort of transition road further down here. Maybe there needs to be. I mean, there's a transition road there that would kind of go straight into the centre. How's our other roundabout doing up here? Is it still horrendous? It's not too bad. It's not too bad, I have to say. And the traffic is less jammed, so it can only be a good thing. Obviously, the traffic lights seem to have made a difference. Just check, did we put traffic lights in there? Yes, we did, see? We don't need traffic lights there. We'll just put that one on stop. Hello, hot air balloon. And we'll put that guy on stop there. So I would say that that experiment there has been a success. It's keeping the flow of traffic good. You can kind of see why we have traffic lights now, but you know, whatever. What we're also going to do is put a highway exit ramp. Or ideally it would be there. Into there, like so. And we don't need another one there. And then we want a highway on-ramp, I guess. Like that. So at least you have transition on and off the highway as well. I'm thinking also we're going to need one from there to there. And one from here to there. Because you want more transition. You don't want them going all the way down to the bottom to then get off again. You only really want them to come down here if they're coming down here. So, as you can see, people are now starting to move in. Now that we've made it into less desirable accommodation, but they still have health. So let's just check our health situation. Healthcare availability is good. Fire safety hazards is low, which I'm pleased to see. Obviously, these are all high areas of hazard because there's, you know, trees. The ROSA situation, let's see how our ROSAs are doing. Crime rate is low, 5%. That's pretty good. Education, high schools are good. Capacity, yeah, we're good. University, good. And then obviously transport. So we are going to need to run some transport down to here, or at least place something in here to make it easier for people to get back and forth. Because otherwise it's going to be a bloody nightmare having to drive your car all the way to get to work, and everybody from that area having to drive cars. You kind of expect or want them to do sort of car sharing and stuff like that. I mean, I wonder if that's not a service, but no, we're not doing free public transport. Let's see. Educational blimps. Who doesn't want an educational blimp? I want to recycle plastics. It's going to cost 100 a week. Recreational use. Substances attract more tourists. Time to get smacked off your baps. Let's get recycling in. City planning. Right, okay. NIMBY? Okay. What the hell was that? Oh, it's probably thunder or lightning. Fast recovery. Ah, nice. Interesting. Yeah, let's get some lightning rods. And no, we'll leave it like that. So, not looking too bad, I'd say. I mean, you know, still very Milton Keynes-like in its design, but, you know, you can blame my unfortunate and incapacitated brain for working like that. Oh, what's going on here? Water. Okay. Let's get a nice line of water all the way down there, and we'll create a connection between. There we go. So that's sorted that one. We kind of want to put some water in there like that, I'd say. As his voice cracks. Okay, now. We can't get rid of these yet, so what I think we're going to do is just build some road so that we can just have some more offices. Like that. And then just run it to there. And then we'll run another one to... sounding like a teenager. And then... like that. So, that means then... I mean, they won't like that office there, ideally. But it's a matter of just waiting until everything is gone, which it will do eventually. What? Oh, idiot. There we go. Till we get to the 44,000 people, and then we'll be in a position to get the nuclear power plants. Now, that's because a bus stop has ended there somewhere, so we need to sort that out at some point, but it's not a priority. Hot air balloon. Hello, hot air balloon. Yay, hot air balloon. Yay. Fut with the power. We shall no longer follow Mr. Balloon. Now, let's see. As you can see, houses are starting to come in here, which is good. Now, if we look at... yeah, so we got a hospital there. And let's see. Hang on, what's this area? Did I... what? Okay, I thought there was a hospital here. There is a hospital here. So why is the... oh, okay. So there's that. There's fire. There's health. Sorry. The Rosas. Water. Education. So there's that there, but there's a high school there, but there's not a university. Now, we could place one in there. There we go. So there's another university in there to help with the education of our lovely children. Well, they're not all lovely. There's probably some horrible little shits in there as well. But, you know, we'll try and be as non-judgmental as possible. As you can see, completely failing, but never mind. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this week's episode. I hope you boys and girls have enjoyed what you've seen here. Feel free to leave a comment, say hello. Obviously, criticise my Milton Keynes design. And we'll see you next time for more City Skylines. Take care, everyone. Have a good weekend.